Hello traders, it's Dominic here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex forecast. So I still have some pairs from last week, but I also had 2 or 3 new one. We had some momentum last week, so let's see what we have right now. Aussie dollar, US dollar. This pair we discussed last week, and we set about the scenario for breakout to go long and to go short in case of the breakout. And we had breakout in the down direction, yes, and we had nice setups there. So if we go to the higher time frames, we set that this is a little bit funny situation which we have because weekly chart was pointing down. So we said, okay, momentum of the weekly might give us short opportunities, but there was also option that daily was pointing up or was trying to pointing up. Yes, so we could also have a continuation of this up move to retest the previous low highs, or continuation of the generally up move. Yes, but we see that price broke this wedge here in the down direction, so right now it's pointing down. So our goal of the weekly chart is still this weekly support level, so we have some room to go. Of course, we have to pay attention to previous lows also, but price can easily go and retest or even spike to this zone. Yeah, so right now we have this short momentum, so we pay attention to sell. We had, as you see here on the 4-hour chart, we had this option to trade entry here, stop loss above the 36, around 45-50 pips. Right now first target would be hit, and you could also cut your stop loss. Yes, if you enter here, your stop loss is here. Price hit your first target, we see that momentum is pointing down. You can just take your stop loss and cut by half, for example, because even if you get retracement, your stop loss won't be triggered. So basically it's a winning situation right now. So we also had another option to trade, but this was not nice because our risk reward will be, it's still okay because we target the previous lows, but basically we like to have a smaller stop loss. Yeah, so that's why we wait for the retracement to the 36. Nice entry because in between 2 to 3 line, not too far away. Like here you see we had this and the entry was here, so we see that we lost a little bit of our risk reward here. If we go to 1-hour chart, we didn't have clear situations on the 1 hour. If you pay attention here, there was first option on the 1-hour chart, stop loss, and this if you put stop loss too close, you will be kicked out with this spike. So remember to always measure a little bit your stop loss. I usually on the 1-hour chart, I place 10-15 pips above the previous spike. So if this is 10-15 pips, you wouldn't be stopped out with this spike, and you will still hold your position. If you would be stopped out, then what you can do, you can try to re-enter again, or you just go to 4-hour chart and try to enter on the 4-hour chart again. Okay, so this is what you can do. Usually our policy here is to try twice on the one trade. If twice you would be kicked out, then you have to go and look on the higher time frames what is going on. So there was option in this. If we wouldn't be stopped out 30-35 peps right now, both target would be hit. And 1-hour chart, we also had option here to enter, but there were not clean entries here because price you see broke 36 EMA. For it will be a little bit for more advanced traders, but there was nice option because we have this trend line on the 1-hour chart which supports our decision. So sometimes price is not exactly bouncing on the 36, but it's going a little bit higher just to retest the trend line and then is making those moves. Yeah, so entry here, stop loss above around 40 peps, and first target would be hit right now. Okay, so this is what we had last week, and now we wait for the 4-hour chart retracement, any retracement, and we look for sell entries. And you can still take it on the 4-hour chart if you like, or you go to lower time frames and look for lower time frame entries like 4-hour chart retracement and entry on the 5-minute, 1-hour chart, 15-minute. It's up to your trading plan. AUDCAD. AUDCAD, we see what we said last time, that we would like to look for buy entries, but didn't happen. Price went down. We said only about the buy because we didn't have, because this was a little bit different situation. We didn't have room to sell. Okay, so we didn't have room, so we said about the buy. So what we have right now, buy didn't work out. So we have more or less similar situation like on the Aussie dollar, US dollar, that the weekly chart is pointing down. And daily is pointing up. So right now we see that the weekly is a little bit on hold, if I can say that it's not going anywhere. Daily chart is making for us daily long 1 to 3. So right now we are on the same scenario like last week on the Aussie dollar US dollar. Yes, we are sitting around the daily 36 EMA. So what we can do, we can look for continuation of this daily long 1 to 3 previous top plus resistance is our goal in the next levels, or price continue to go down to the previous low. So if we pay attention to the 4-hour chart, this is our trend line here. This is our low. So we don't want to jump in here. Yes, we don't want to jump in here simply because we are still around the 36. So price still might you know, play around a little bit here, and then we will get breakouts here or here. So it's better to wait for breakouts, clear breakout. And then we look for long entries. So if you get new higher high, higher low, then you look for buys. And if you get new lower low, lower high, you look for sell entries. Okay, so this is what we have for AUDCAD. Our scenario didn't happen here, so right now we have to wait for that. Euro dollar, we set about short entries, and we get set up here. Entry would be here, stop loss around 50-55 pips. Target would be hit first and almost second one. So we had this option here. We set about sell opportunities. I even have this trade running. So I will also, I don't remember if I post this on the Facebook or not, but there was, I am in this position. So we set about the sell opportunities here simply because, so let me just delete the lines and let's go to weekly. Weekly was pointing down. We had resistance, possible bounce. Our next target is this support, and if price decide to go lower, then even lowest points. Daily was on the resistance, like you said. We had breakout of this trend line, and there was also and there was simply breakout and setup. Yeah, so this was okay to jump in here. Now it's pointing down. We are close. We are close to. This is trick because we are around the support level. This was false breakout. The previous lows are here and the lowest points are here. Yeah, so we see that we might have reaction right now, or price will drop again to previous lows, or will, with the momentum, will go to this low. Okay, but definitely we have easy situation here because we just want to sell. Yeah, any retracement for us is to sell. So retracement to the 4-hour chart, 36 EMA trend line, you look for sell, target this support, previous lows, and this. Okay, and then 1-hour chart, retracement to the 36 EMA, look for short entries on the lower time frames, only 1 minute, 5 minute maximum, because we don't have much space. Yeah, and then you look for short entries. Okay, so this is what we have. If we pay attention to this 4-hour chart situation, there was we didn't get option to lower time frames. This was 4-hour chart only, so we didn't have opportunities on the 1-hour chart, as you see here. Yeah, so there was only this 4-hour chart signal. If you miss this entry, this could be your another one, but then you see entry stop loss around 65-70 peps. Risk reward not so nice anymore, but still okay to try. Yes, still okay to try. So right now, any retracement, you look for short entries. Okay. GPN, we set about the breakout in both direction. to look for buys and target resistance and the next levels, or continuation of this down move target support zone. Yes, we could trade in both direction because we can expect retracement to this or at this support and trend line, and because price already retested 36 and the support, we could expect continuation of this up move. Yeah, so we had false breakout here together with the signal to jump in. Yes, so we had this option. Yeah, this was our entry here, stop loss below trend line, so it was like around 60 pips. Unfortunately, our first target would be missed by 3 pips, 4 pips maybe. If you put bigger stop loss 65, 70, then bigger. But this was okay entry. Yes, this was okay entry for us. Trend line breakout, new higher high, higher low. So together with this trend line, it was okay to try. Didn't work out, and what happened? Price make opposite signal for us, which worked out. Yes, so we have this entry stop loss around 95 pips, and right now first target would be hit. We have 220 pips, so it was okay here to take this one. Yeah, because we set, yes, breakout here or breakout here, false breakout, then this signal, so we have this. So right now, if you didn't jump in this one, you just wait for retracements, yeah, and then you look for sell opportunities here. Yes, so you wait for this short entries, target that, or 1 hour chart retracement. Yes, let me delete this line for now. 1 hour chart retracement, and you look for sell. Okay, so this is what we have. So selling opportunities to our next target, this, and then in case of the breakout, we have that. GBP dollar also started to move, so that's why I put this on my watch list. We have a support zone down here. If I zoom out a little bit, we'll see that we are right now around the support zone. The strong one is here, but still we have something in between. Yeah, so basically we have like this area is for us. We can just say it like this. Yeah, okay. So we have that resistance, of course, up here from the weekly perspective, a little bit range we had here, but right now we have momentum. So it's similar to the GPN right now, but GP is moving, is I think weak right now. So we have this. We had this breakout right now. We have this momentum, so you look for simply. So if you trade it, if you trade on the GBP dollar, there was this setup here, entry here, stop loss above. Yes, so we had this option here, or probably 1 hour chart will be much easier to spot. In this case, 1 hour chart gave us nice setup, entry, stop loss around 30-35 pips, and nice profits right now. Yeah, so we had this. If you monitor this pair, if not right now, we have momentum, so we can just draw this trend line here, something like this. So any retracement right now is option to sell. 4 hour chart retracement, sell. 1 hour chart retracement, we sell. Okay, so this is what we have. And the last pair is USDCAD. I just choose this pair because it also seems that we might get momentum. Resistance is up here, or with the previous spikes. Yes, more or less here. Again, remember that this is always area. Yes, but we don't want to draw too many lines. Yes, because if I draw, you see, lines like this, for me it's too much. But basically we have resistance around those levels. Yes, but I don't want to, because for me it's not necessary, because I know that this is always area. Yes, if I still pay attention to higher time frames, I know that price might go retest here, but might go a little bit higher still. Yes, I just would like to know what generally price is doing. I don't need to have like a clear and every single level, because then what can happen, you will be paralyzed to make decisions, yes, because simply you will get too many levels on your screen. So this previous top is more than enough, because we also know, okay, that we have resistance level around this zone. 36 was broken. We had some unclear situations recently on the lower time frames. Right now it's climbing up. So and so what we can do, we can look for buy entries. We had this here option to start to look for sell, but price went up. So we have right now this. We had range. Price, you know, is broke this range. We had momentum right now. It was even like a kind of the wedge here. You see here and here, together with this trend line here. Together with this trend line, yeah. So we have this, we have that. So we wait for the retracement. We wait for the retracement, and then we look for buy entries to target this resistance level. Yes, okay. So we wait for that, and we look for buys. 1 hour chart. Also, we can look for 1 hour chart retracement, and we look for buy opportunities. Okay, so that's all what we have right now. As long as this trend line is holding, we look for buys, yes, and we try to target the previous tops somewhere around this level. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and wish you all a great week, and talk to you soon. Bye.